Howdy y'all, if you're thinking about moving to Coppell, Texas, well, it didn't earn the #1 best suburb to live in Texas on accident, okay? This is a well-kept, older school suburb with some great schools. So if your budget is in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range, well, that's what we're diving into today, okay? We're gonna hit the streets and check out a few homes in this price point here today so that you can see just how far your dollar can stretch in another part of this series on Coppell. So if that's what you're looking for, then stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe down below. Make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. We drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised here, and we get tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make that move here in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, you gotta reach out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom call with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but hey, whatever is easiest for you, we've got you back. We're making a smooth move out here in Dallas, Texas, or in Coppell, like I'm here today. Welcome back. Of course, we've done a few of these, but if this is your first time, then welcome to the channel. We're glad that you're here. Yeah, I'm hanging out. So this is the farmer's market. So they'll run this every Saturday morning. They've got of course, some really good, fresh organic produce. Every Saturday, you've got a little, playground for the kids. But you've also got, I will tell you, so you've got George Coffee and Provisions right there. You've got Twisted Root Burger, which is one of the best. I mean, you can get all sorts of different kinds of meat on your burger right there, and it's got a nice little vibe in there too. And you've also got, this is why you subscribe to the channel, okay? If you want to know the best barbecue in town, then that's gonna be Hard 8 Barbecue, which is right on the corner right back here, okay? So if you're looking for the best barbecue, maybe in Dallas, then that's gonna be at Hard 8. They've got one location right here. They got a couple other locations around the Metroplex out here as well. But now let's talk about Coppell here for a little bit. So give you a nice little introduction before we dive into the neighborhood. So this suburb began in 1955, and the city built the DFW Airport directly south of it in '74. So since then, it's really grown into an upper class suburb with some commercial warehouses, closest in proximity to the airport down there. But very residential, family friendly vibe. And one of the biggest reasons that people like Coppell so much are the schools, right? The schools are going to be top notch across the board and actually ranked the 3rd best school district in the Metroplex, which is going to include all of Fort Worth as well. So you've got some great schools and also a super safe suburb, pretty active. Pretty active small town vibe out here. You've got a few trails, you got sidewalks through most of the neighborhoods as well. So, you'll have people walking their dogs and, taking that morning run, morning walk, same in the afternoon type of thing. That's kind of a Coppell here for you. But now that we've covered the bases here, let's head to that first home, that first neighborhood, and show you what's going on in this price point. All right, I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the first neighborhood. Let's jump right into it, shall we? So this home that we're gonna feature right here first is going for $419,000. 3-bed, 2-bath on 2,000 square feet, which is gonna put you at $214 a square foot. Built in 1986 on 0.15 of an acre, so a little smaller lot, but hey, less maintenance is what that means, right? You're gonna have the 2-car garage in the back that you'll access via the alleyway on the back side of the homes back here. But you're gonna have that traditional brick style that's really going to dominate here in Coppell. You'll kind of notice that as a theme. I'm pretty sure all of the homes that I saw as I was driving to here were all traditional brick. You'll have some that, like they painted, I don't know if you can see down there, but they painted that brick house white. You've got another kind of gray one down here. Maybe we'll head that way so I can show you some of those. But on the inside here, you're gonna have a semi-open floor plan, vaulted ceilings. You do have the large tile in the kitchen, so you might do some updates there depending on your style and preference, of course, but certainly move in ready. The bathrooms are updated though, so that's always a good thing. But let me give you a shot down the street right here. So here you go, you got the big growth trees that you will come to love here in Coppell. Pretty clean streets as well. You've got a couple cars parked out front. You know, I don't really like when you have a ton of cars out in the front, but you know, it's not too bad. I guess it looks like it's just a couple of homes. One car says hello, apparently, as well. So, but yeah, landscaping is pretty good. I mean, you got that's a pretty good landscape job right there. But yeah, lawns are going to be very well taken care of. I mean, it looks like this was pretty recently edged as I'm looking down this whole sidewalk right here. But pretty quiet back here. You actually have a park that you could, so the alleyway, as I mentioned, goes on the back side, and then so there's a park across from a little waterway underneath the alley back there. So kind of hard to explain, but maybe I'll research that and I'll get better at explaining what that kind of feature is back there. But you could, if you were a kid, if I were a kid, I would definitely, you know, be getting across that and over into the park and just have a grand old time over there on the weekends type of thing, but especially in the summertime as well. But yeah, outside of that park, I mean, you're pretty close to the high school over here as well. Pretty close to the shopping center as well, only a couple blocks away. So you've got a number of grocery stores over there and some different shops and everything over there as well. So you've really got access to really everything that you absolutely need over there. But let's talk about the schools now. So of course, if you haven't watched our best public schools video and best private schools video, we broke down the top 25 of each right there. We'll link to that in the description below, so you might want to check out the description down there after this. But Coppell ranks the number 5th best schools in all of Texas. Okay, so number 3 in DFW, but in all of Texas, that's where they rank. Now, I went to one of those top 3 private schools here in Dallas. So if private school is an option for you, then you'll definitely have to reach out. I can get you into contact with the right people and everything. But you know, I had some friends who I went to school with who lived over here in Coppell. So it's the point is Coppell isn't too far away from those private schools. So the top 3 are pretty close to each other, and you'll be about 15, maybe 20 minutes away from those schools over there. So if you really wanted to do private school, then you could. You're not too far away of a commute for that to get your kid over there. Okay, so hey, if you like what we're talking about so far, hey, please tap that thumbs up button down below. It would mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much, and make sure you're subscribed as well. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss the next video that we drop. So make sure you tap the bell for notifications while you're down there. And of course, I was born and raised here, and I love sharing some of that insider information that you know, I've picked up over the years of living here. So happy to share that with you guys. But with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the second neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $449,000, 3 beds, 2 baths on 2,000 square feet. It's gonna put you at $226 a square foot, built in 1985 on a just shy of a quarter of an acre right here. You are gonna have a 2-car garage. Actually, you have your own private gate right here as well, as you can see right there. So that is an electric gate that you can have a little bit of privacy back there. But again, you're gonna have that traditional brick style of home right here. On the inside, it's gonna be that semi-open floor plan. You've got some exposed beams in there as well. You've got the travertine tile floors, a really nice kitchen. And but personally, I'm not a fan of all that wood that's in there, but has the updated appliances and certainly move in ready right there. And you also have a great backyard with a few trees back there as well. So speaking of trees, let me show you, I'll give you a little shot down the street here. So again, you're gonna have those big mature, big growth trees right there that Coppell is really famous for. And yeah, I think I mean, everybody's taking good care of their lawns and everything. Everything's pretty clean around here. Pretty quiet as well, other than the gentleman behind me who's backing up the trailer. Of course, I came right as he was gonna do that, but no problem. I'm sure you guys can hear me just fine. But yeah, I mean, you're actually kind of tucked away. You're really off of, the main feeder street back here, so you're not gonna have any through traffic coming back through here. This kind of reminds me of a street I grew up on. You can, I used to play a lot of roller hockey when I was a kid, and you just like post up the goals in the middle of the street, and whenever a car came, you would move the goals, right? But and then I would check my sister, full on body check her into this little grassy area right here. Had to toughen her up, right? But she turned out very well. She's a very successful young lady now. So anyway, but yeah, that was fun. Body checking my sister into the grass. Okay, but yeah, I mean, so as far as proximity though, you're going to be close to. You're actually pretty close to the high school right here. It's just up the street, and you're also you got that the shopping center. Where I'm about to show you that actually, where you've got a number of grocery stores out there, and really everything that you really need. It's one of those main shopping centers that you're like 1 block away from over here. So that is one thing that we get asked sometimes is, okay, if I'm in Coppell, am I staying in Coppell? Or do I have access to everything that I need to? And the answer is yes, right? You can definitely stay in Coppell if you need to, right? Or if you wanted to, rather. You do have access really to everything. I mean, you've got Grapevine Mills Mall, which is a big mall right up the street in Grapevine as well. But I do feel like, people who live in Coppell, I do feel like they are, maybe a little bit more mobile than others, right? I mean, you're right by the airport too, so you might be here because you like hopping on planes and getting a different vibe every now and then, right? And so if that's your thing, I mean, if you want to go over to Grapevine, that downtown historic area in Grapevine over there is definitely a different vibe. If you want to check that out, I actually walked through there actually during an interesting time in the Grapevine vlog. So if you want to do that, then head to our channel, use the search bar in there to just look up Grapevine vlog and it'll pop right up. But and then you could also hop over to South Lake really quick too if you want a little bit more high end on that side. I mean, you've really got access to everything. I mean, South Lake is nicknamed the Bubble, right? And so they've got literally everything. So if you can't find it here or in Grapevine, then you can definitely find it, just on the other side of the airport over there in South Lake, in the South Lake Town Center. And then they have, the big box stores, 1 block over from the town center over there. And then of course you also have, downtown Dallas, not even, 20 miles south of you here. So, but yeah, listen, we love helping our clients get into homes that they feel really, really good about in good locations as well. But we can't help you if you don't reach out, right? So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom call with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but hey, whatever's easiest for you, we've got your back when making a smooth move out here to Dallas. I feel our team is the best in the world at finding you your dream home at the right price. We're crushing a bunch of deals right now as we speak, so we'd love to help you do the same. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood. And I almost slipped on the acorn there, and I'll see you there. All right, hey, real quick. So I wanted to show you a shopping center here in Coppell. This is one of the main ones right here off of Beltline and Sandy Lake Road. You've got a cool clock right behind you right there, and you've actually got some covered parking through that little walkway right there. But I just want to kind of show you what all you have out here and show you what you have, easy access to. So actually, if we start over there, so we've got a cava over there, which if you don't know what cava is, it's kind of like a Mediterranean take on Chipotle a little bit. So that's a really good spot right there. You've got a Pure Bar. I've never done that, but you got a Pure Bar studio, a pet store, an eyelash store right there. You've got some haircuts. I don't know what Merle Norman is. You've got a massage place. You've got a boxing spot right there. And so what you need to know is in this, at this intersection here, you've really got, so all four of these corners right here are gonna be full of, they're gonna look pretty similar to this. So you've got a natural grocers right here. I'll kind of walk and show you a little bit more, but you actually have 3 grocery stores on the 4 corners. So you've got 3 out of the 4 have grocery stores in them. You've got a Tom Thumb across right over there, and then you have a Sprouts over there. So Sprouts is similar to natural grocers. Natural grocers would be kind of a smaller version of Sprouts, with the focus being on that organic food, that organic style and everything. You've got your Chipotle and the biscuit bar over there, which is a good brunch spot over there. And then you've got some offices on this side. You got a little 2-story going on over there. Let me see. So you've got the bank. You've got what else? You've got some more restaurants over there. You got the Schlotzsky's, the Cinnabon over there. You've really got a ton of stuff. You got the Starbucks on that side as well, very important, right? So, you really have a ton of stuff to, really have easy access to out here, at least at this intersection right here. And so I just wanted to, show you kind of what it looks like and, show you what you can kind of come to expect in the shopping centers out here. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the third neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $475,000, 3 beds, 2.5 baths on 2,300 square feet, which is gonna put you at $202 a square foot, built in 1984 on a just shy of a 1/4 acre, 0.24 acre lot right here. You are gonna have the 2-car garage as well that you'll access via the alleyway on the back side. And again, you're gonna have that traditional brick style right here that's really gonna dominate once again. On the inside, you're gonna have a traditional floor plan, vaulted ceilings though. Kitchen is fine, but you might do some updates there, of course, on your based on your personal style and preferences right there. You do have a fireplace in a very spacious master bedroom right there. And then you also have a pool in the back with a few palm trees back there. So it's a nice little oasis back there to escape maybe from the rest of the world there in your backyard. But this is a pretty interesting neighborhood right here. So you're really close, as you can see, that's the elementary school right there. I mean, so you could literally walk right to the elementary school with your kids, you know, every day if you wanted to, and it wouldn't take that much time to get down there. But yeah, it's a pretty quiet street back here. You know, you've got, I mean, the mail truck is right there. That's the only real noise that you're hearing as I'm talking here today. But yeah, it's here. Let me get around this car and I'll show you down the street a little bit. Again, you're gonna have the big old growth trees, really mature trees in here. Good landscaping too. I mean, people are taking good care of their lawns and everything down here. But yeah, here's a little look down the street. So you got the trees. Ooh, we've got some red foliage coming down right there. We're moving into the winter time right here. But yeah, you're gonna be outside of the elementary school. You're really gonna be close to, you got that shopping center not too far away, a few blocks away. You got the elementary school, the high school isn't too far either. And then you've got a couple of parks right around here too as well. So, you know, if the kids or the dog need to blow off some steam, you can easily jump over there and have a grand old time over there. But hey, by the way, let's talk about the property taxes here for a second, because, you know, I know a lot of people love to complain about how high the property taxes here are here compared to, you know, some other states around the country, of course. And, you know, listen, I get it. I mean, they are, I agree with you, right? But one thing that you have to remember is we don't have the state income tax here. So that definitely helps us out on that front right there. That's, we actually did another video where we talk about, you know, we break it all down, right? We did the math, we look at everything, and you might be a little bit surprised maybe by the conclusion of that video. So I'll link to that in the description below. You might want to check out that description. We'll have a few links down there that you might find interesting. So definitely check out the description down there after this video. And I say after this video because you'll want to stick around. But yeah, I think, oh, so the current property tax rate here in Coppell is 2.71%. Okay, so of course the range here in Dallas is 1.8 to 3.4%. So just above average as far as DFW is concerned. But you're paying for one of the best, well, the top suburb in Texas, according to niche.com right there. So you're going to be paying for really good schools and of course a really safe suburb as well out here. So yeah, a lot to love about Coppell. So definitely worth the investment in my humble opinion. So yeah, with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the fourth neighborhood. So this home that we're going to feature right here is going for $499,000, 4 beds, 2.5 baths on 2,500 square feet, which is going to put you at $197 a square foot, built in 1994 on right at a quarter of an acre, a lot right here. You're going to have the 2-car garage right down the driveway right there. And again, you're gonna have that traditional brick style of home. We're here on a cul-de-sac, so I'll give you a little pano of the rest of the homes around here. You got this one to your side as well. It's trash day today, so please forgive the trash bins here in the front. But on the inside, you are gonna have that open floor plan, you know, high ceilings. The kitchen is functional, but you know, you got the large tile in there, and the wood cabinets are maybe a little outdated, so you might do some upgrades based on your style and personal preference right there, of course. But Yeah, let me, I'll take you out. Oh, actually, before I take you out, the most important part. Okay, so you might see, I'm hoping that you can see that water fountain right there. So that is actually a canal back there. So, and it's actually pretty wide. So your home right here is gonna back up to a canal. It almost feels like you're at a lake house right here. So this is a very unique style of living over here in Coppell. You're not gonna find too many of these, you know, many at all, really, in all of Dallas. So this is very unique right here. And so I had to show you this one, but I'm gonna walk out to the street so you can see what the street looks like here a little bit. Again, I mean, you're gonna have those big growth trees, very mature trees. As always, you know, of course, Coppell is a pretty established neighborhood. There you go, pretty clean streets right there. You got here your neighbors across the street right here. But yeah, so really quiet neighborhood back here. You're really tucked away, actually, back here, of course, against the canal back here, which is very nice to have back here. But I mean, you might be tucked away, but you're still close. I mean, you got the high school right there. You're close to that shopping center as well. So you're really going to have access to everything that you need. I mean, you've also got the park. That's what I was trying to remember, was you got the park really close by as well. So you've really got access to everything. And but yeah, one thing I wanted to talk about was that price per square foot here in Dallas. I mean, I really want to drive that point home because, you know, I mean, we have many of you coming from California, Chicago, New York, Seattle, places like that, where, you know, especially in California, you're not going to get, you know, this style of home for, you know, around $200 a square foot, right? And so I really want to stress how, I mean, your dollar can really stretch out here in Dallas, and of course in Coppell out here as well, right? And so just really wanted to really drive that home for you guys. But let's do a nice little recap here on this price point here in Coppell. And of course, let's talk about the square foot. So about 2,000 to 3,000 square feet here in this price point here is kind of what you can expect. You know, at least three, maybe 4 beds, of course, in this one as well. You're gonna have that 2-car garage. It's gonna be pretty standard. Every now and then you'll find a 3-car, but not a whole lot of those in this price point here. Of course, you'll have an option for the pool. You know, sometimes you'll find a pool in these ones as well. A lot of times you'll see the second living area as well, especially if it's a 2-story home. And then in the backyard, you know, a lot of these will have that covered, you know, backyard patio and everything. Kind of a smaller, you know, backyard pet, but it's, you know, at least it's not nothing, right? And so you'll have that as an option typically as well. And then as far as the lot sizes go, you know, most of them are right around that 1/4 acre, except for like that first one that I showed you by the farmer's market over there, which was on like a 0 lot, right? That was a unique circumstance, I would say, over there though. It's typically right around 1/4 acre. Not too many that are going to get much bigger than that. But yeah, that's going to be pretty standard as far as that side is concerned. But yeah, Coppell, I mean, these homes are going to be a little bit older. The neighborhood is a little bit more established. So, you know, you might have a situation where it's just one previous owner. You know, a lot of times, you know, they sell to, you know, a flipper, and then they'll flip the inside of the home. They'll remodel it and everything. And then you'll get that remodeled home that still has that good character and the good bones and everything out here in Coppell. Okay, so hey, if Coppell is where you want to be, then you got to reach out, right? Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom call with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but hey, whatever's easiest for you, you know, we've got your back. We're making a smooth move out here. And if you found value from this, hey, please tap that thumbs up button down below. It would mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much. Make sure you're subscribed as well. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss the next video that we drop. So make sure you're subscribed while you're down there. And hey, I want to invite you, if you are continuing your research here, tap on the Dallas, Texas living name down below, and that'll take you to our main channel page where you can use the search bar on there to look up whatever it is that you're looking for. Maybe it's a specific topic or a specific area you want to learn more about. Odds are we've done a video on it already, but if I haven't, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what's on your mind, or if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below as well, and we can get the conversation going. I answer everybody, by the way, so let's get that going down in the comments. And then if you don't know where to go from here, then you should see some videos popping up on the end screen. But right now, they can definitely point you in the right direction. Of course, we do a ton of different styles of videos here on this channel. So whichever one is popping out to you right there, then make sure you click on that right now. And hey, until the next video, I'll see you around town.